A survivor of sexual abuse at the hands of a former local youth group volunteer is finally speaking out about her journey. KQ2's Vanessa Alonso has her story.
Timothy Brown was sentenced to 74 years in prison earlier this month after being found guilty on 4 different counts of child sex crimes at the Frederick Boulevard Baptist Church with a girl under the age of 14. The survivor, now 18-year-old Carissa Myrick, talks about what happened and how being a voice to others can help others come forward.
As far as court things go, that chapter's over, but it's also 6 years of him, Timothy Brown, writing my story, and that's just, it's not his to write, it's mine. It's never your fault, and secrecy is keeping that shame and guilt, and that's not yours to carry. It's really not. That shame and that guilt needs to be put on the perpetrator and not on yourself. It doesn't matter the situation because their actions are a reflection of them and what they did, and it's not a reflection of you.
Myrick wasn't even a teenager in the summer of 2019 when she was sexually assaulted by Brown. During the 3-day trial last November, Myrick testified that Brown had touched her and exposed himself to her on multiple occasions. She journaled the entire experience and found the courage to share it with the school counselor and reported it.
If you don't take a risk, then you're not living, you're just existing. So you need to take a step and you need to take the risk, because if I didn't, he would still be active in the community.
Myrick thanked the prosecutors, Voices of Courage, the St. Joseph Police Department, and members of the jury and everyone who fought for justice, but also added that a 74-year sentence just wasn't enough.
No matter how much years of time in prison, it's never going to fix any of the other girls' life. It's just won't. But I believe that he deserves to be there for the rest of his life, but 74 years kind of calls for that.
Myrick also thanked Abigail Jostad, who also testified about Brown's alleged sexual abuse in Indiana 25 years ago in court. She said Jostad also coming forward with her story gave Myrick more courage to speak up against Brown and to make sure he never does this to anyone else.
When people use the term victim, it's so like, the word itself just feels self-inflicting. That's why I don't like it. We're not victims, even though the court sees it that way. We are survivors, and we have a voice, and we're not going to back down for it.
With this chapter closed, Myrick plans now on attending college and enjoying life with her family and boyfriend, who have given her the support she's needed to heal. Reporting from the studio, I'm Vanessa Alonso for KQ2 News.
And we have Vanessa's entire interview with Carissa Myrick in the story on KQ2.com and also on our YouTube channel.